looks like it's backwards on the screen, the board, but we're gonna see if it saves the other way. The TV's still playing. American Dad. Forgot to pause it. Damn it. Very good, James. Yeah, that was very accurate. Very accurate. The ums are killing me. You know, the ums, you know, it's great. Now, I can't say that the author imagined 3 hot chicks running through 3 hot chicks. Is that Professor Jonah? I don't think that's something that he would say. Something that Kyle would say is probably what he said when I go to actually film for him, but hot chicks, I don't think Jonah would say that. I hesitated again. I don't know how long, like, I click and then do I need to just straight, you know, into talk about it, or do I give a little pause and then start talking? Damn it. So once they get there, they meet Chris. I already kind of described them in the last, not even the last video, it was like 2 videos, 3 if you count the bloopers. I think we should just describe what they're doing, where they're going. We've already talked, you know, kind of a little bit. But this is supposed to be the really detailed summary of chapter 1. They fish for a while and then they don't catch anything, and you know, sun's going down, so they go back to camp. Ben, being kind of a prankster, puts they got shrimp, so the shrimp under Chris's truck because he didn't want to keep it in his tent, didn't want to keep it in his car because it could smell, or does smell, so he puts it under Chris's truck, just, you know, kind of prank him. And so then they have dinner, they're hanging out after, you know, they're kind of, John and Chris are kind of surprised that Ben didn't bring his girlfriend, Lisa, camping with them, because apparently they're, you know, really close, attached at the hip sort of couple. And Ben breaks it to them of, she dumped me a month ago. You know, he's, you know, heartbroken about it, but his 2 buddies are like, why didn't you tell us? So Ben's just, you know, it doesn't feel real. So he's still processing this terrible breakup. And, you know, so they're, you know, I was doing good from memory, basically. But I think it goes, they ask him about work, how's the pizzeria? And Ben's like, oh, I quit. And then they go, oh, I'm sure Lisa's thrilled that you quit. And that's when Ben goes, actually, she broke up with me 3 weeks ago. And that's when the news hits them that he got dumped and didn't tell them. Motherfucker. Okay, so I can't click it and it starts recording. I was holding it the entire time. I'm holding it now because if I let go, it's probably gonna stop recording. But I was holding it through the whole previous clip for like 1.5 minutes at least, and my thumb was going numb. Yeah, Professor. So in chapter 1, Camping Buddies, we meet Ben, John, and Chris. Ben and John are driving through the forest to meet up with Chris in this old, like, 87 Chevy Blazer. And they meet up with Chris at the camp. And Chris starts kind of teasing Ben because of how old and crappy his Blazer is. The truck stalls right when he, you know, comes to a stop. But Ben's like, this is not reliable. She always pulls through every time. So she what? I sure hope that recorded, because I nailed the summary of chapter 1 in one shot. I hope it looks good too, because I wasn't even looking. I still got James's shirt on. Damn it. And now we wait. Sure thing, Professor. So in chapter 2, starts off with the guys still kind of asleep. and the guys weren't asleep. Ben was asleep. He was passed the fuck out. But Jonathan was so stirred up from the car chase the night before, same thing with Chris, that those two guys don't fucking sleep. Ben sleeps. Sure thing, Professor. So at the start of chapter 2, we find that Jonathan didn't sleep a wink last night. Last night or the night before? I kind of like the night before better. Hold on. Fucking nailed it with Kyle on the first take. Hell yeah.
We finally made it. Not for lack of people trying to kill us on the way here, though. To that Mercedes that decided to change lanes halfway through the turn. Fuck you for nearly hitting us and making me slam on the fucking brakes. It wasn't supposed to be this hard to get to the beach. Trying to skip class, and this is how it fucking goes. So cool. And we find out that Ben's still a loser. You know, he's barely passing. But you know, kind of can't blame him because his girlfriend broke up with him. So. That was, you know, chapter 2. Wait, why would Eddie know? He didn't do the reading. How would he know what happens in the book? Because he skipped class to not read the chapter. That doesn't make sense. It's not adding up. What's up, man? It's starting to feel weirder doing this outside than at home. Yeah, so you can find the books on Amazon.com, but I don't know if you really want to. It's alright, but I'm not sure if it's worth the $15.98 I paid for it. But, I mean, check it out if you really want to. That's up to you, bud. Wait a second. Was it Lit9000 that was canceled? Or was it human biology? Shit.
Are you still watching? Cool. Check out The Guardians and the Mad Colonel, available on Amazon and Kindle today. Thanks for watching.